Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you all to this pretty lengthy session and a group of a lot of people who have done well in CLAT 2021 and in ALIT 2021 as well. So let's get started. I think a lot of them are droppers, a lot of them are freshers. अलग अलग लोग की अलग अलग टाइप की जर्नीज होंगी. ड्रॉपर की जर्नी काफी अलग होती है कंपेयर टू अ फ्रेशर. When somebody takes a year drop तो बहुत सारी expectations के साथ लेते हैं, then वो year थोड़ा सा अजीब सा या थोड़ा सा horrifying ही जाता है. Freshers have to deal with managing boards as long as boards happen, है ना? Managing boards and uh, their law entrance prep too. So in fact I've also heard कि बैंगलोर का orientation तो कल ही चालू हो रहा है. Bangalore is starting with their orientation tomorrow only, and Nalsar and every other college would be following up soon. So before I start, like one very simple question. I mean, you may take some time to think over it as well. या किसी के पास अगर कुछ immediate answers हो तो please बताना. What would be one advice that you would like to give everybody across the law entrance community? What they should be really careful of in 2022 or in 2023. So one by one, I think you can just introduce yourself with your rank and everything, and just one piece of advice that you would want. But जो तुम्हें लगता है that was the most helpful thing that happened with you, और तुमने उस पर्टिकुलर शायद तुमने उस पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट पे ध्यान दिया या तुमने उस पर्टिकुलर तरीके से पढ़ाई की, तुमने इस तरीके से नोट्स बनाए that were extremely helpful. तुमने I mean anything that you would like that worked for you. So what was your formula for secret? I mean for your success. तुम्हारा secret formula क्या था? अब तुम शायद बता सकते हो. बहुत बार लोग share नहीं करते, but I think now you can share it. And what was your secret thing? So please, anybody can start, or should I call up each and every one? Okay, so let me start with Sharvi. I can see Sharvi on the top. Yeah, Sharvi, hi.
Hi everyone. So first of all, congratulations to all of you for an amazing result. And my name is Sharvi Sharma. I got a rank of 183 in CLAT, and right now I've been allotted West Bengal NUJS. So I think to answer Sir's question, I would say for anyone who's preparing, it's just one thing that you definitely have to do is read and read and read as much as you can, whatever you can. I mean, GK, obviously reading the newspaper is a must for GK. And so I think why I felt like I had an advantage when the pattern changed and all was I had been an avid reader since like grade 6 or 7. So I've never had a problem with reading. So it was never really a big challenge for me when the pattern changed. In fact, I thought it'll be, to my advantage. So reading is a big must do for each and everyone, because even in GK, like I think I felt the impact of reading more in the A-led questions of GK, because when you just read about, I think the Serena Williams question, that could have been more of watching Roland Garros, but yeah, reading is a must.
Shari, I suppose you are scoring a 115 in ALIT?
Yeah.
Yeah, 115 in ALIT. Okay, so you should expect, I think, around a single digit rank in ALIT as well. So that's I mean,
Okay.
that's a fantastic result for CLAT as well as for ALIT.
Thank you.
I mean, as I always say that NUJ is the coolest of all law schools across the country. It's not academically that heavy as well, but the whole culture of the college is too cool. So a lot of times getting into NUJS is more like a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
Everybody feels that I have missed out on an opportunity on NLS on Nalsar, but I think everybody who is in NUJS understands the value of NUJS after spending a couple of years there. So congratulations to you. And like as you said, that reading would be the ultimate thing. I think if somebody is able to read well, will be able to crack the entrance examination.
Absolutely.
Which is
Absolutely.
CLAT. Vedika,
Yes,
over
sir.
to you. Yeah.
Um, I think first of all, yeah,
First,
I agree completely with what Sharvi said. But I have this one, like, there is this one perpetual problem that I faced throughout my preparation was the legal section. And somehow, like, I tried a lot of different things. I took a lot of advice from a lot of different people, but somehow the legal section somehow just didn't work out for me very well. It's a different story that in the actual exam I was able to solve questions with a much higher accuracy. But I feel like it's very important to approach the legal section in a different manner. So you can look at English and logic in a somewhat similar way, but every time that I tried to solve legal with that kind of an approach, I would just continuously get questions wrong. I think legal has to having a good backing of legal knowledge, the entire theory has somewhat helped me in both CLAT and ALET. I was able to solve the entire legal section of ALET with like one question wrong and a few that I left unattempted, which was like crazy for me because I have never had that kind of an
and your
accuracy.
score in ALET is?
But currently it's 117.25.
117.25. Okay. And
Yes.
just to let everybody know that Vedika, I think a month back, I mean a month before CLAT, she traveled all the way to Bhopal and sit with Sakshi for a couple of days, so that वो जो उसकी जो legal की एक problem है वो face to face बैठ के solve हो पाए between the pandemic. So she thought कि नहीं मुझे यहाँ
Somehow
आके
even somehow even after that मुझे mocks में I wasn't scoring very well in legal.
but finally वो
yeah,
examination में
yeah.
legal went well.
CLAT also, I think I got a decent score in legal, so I'm really happy I was able to solve that problem. But yeah, I just think legal needs a separate kind of attention, and I've seen a lot of other people in Indore itself who are facing this very problem, and I think uh, it's very important to set out some basic rules, understand what exactly the legal section demands from you. I myself haven't been able to completely figure that out yet. I would
Who
have to
is
admit that.
so who is extremely strong in legal? Anyone who can just raise his or her hand and say I was or I'm good with legal. So I think Palak has raised her hand first. So Palak,
Karthik
yes.
Sharma, sir. I would suggest Karthik Sharma is also very strong with his legal.
कार्तिक ने भी रेस कार्तिक अभी वो अपना वो ठीक है तो कार्तिक के साथ भी तो आई थिंक कार्तिक एंड पलक लेट्स हैव अ डिस्कशन ऑन focused on legal. Vedika has raised this point, so yes.
Yeah, sure. Like,
Palak, but I think just give an introduction of your rank and just which place you come from. Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Palak Khanna. I come from Gurgaon. I did my schooling here. I completed my 12th yesterday. For like my CLAT result, I got a 116th rank, and I have been preparing since 11th. But for legal, I would say that this is one section that if this is going well now, you will have a major confidence in whatever mock you solve, in whatever test you're solving, in the actual exam as well. So legal, firstly, I would like suggest that you have your concepts super clear, like just have them very, very clear, because everybody is going to attend the same classes on contracts, constitution, everybody is going to do that. But once you have those concepts so clear ki when you see the principle, you know exactly what word and what it is going to talk about. You just have to read the first 2-3 words. So I would say that whatever book you're using, like what the book that I used in 11th was Wiley's for legal, and that's like an amazing book. You can try that, or whatever coaching material you're solving, just clarify your concepts from that once. And after that, just when you practice from different materials, just try to look at it as a formula that you have to, like I started to look at it as a formula. I had one page for each subject at the end where I just wrote like the things that I had to keep in mind before going in the exam, and that was total formula one. Or you won't think this is a reading comprehension paper or something like that. It was total formula. This principle, this fact, or this kind of answer you have to choose. It becomes mechanical, So that comes with practice. So I would like definitely suggest that you work hard on legal, like whoever is watching this for 2022 and 2023.
And Palak, you have been allotted Nalsar in the first list, right?
Yes, yes. I
And
think
you are
I'm-
confused between Nalsar and NLU Delhi, if you get a call of Delhi as well.
I have no idea. That's very that's a big question mark that every like relative and everyone is asking me right now. But I'm not keeping hopes anymore. So let's see what happens.
Over to you, Karthik. You were too happy on the day of the result.
Hi everyone, this is Karthik Sharma. I belong to Punjab and I secured a rank 11th in CLAT 2021. So I think that Lakshya Bhai was too kind to call me an expert in legal section. I would say it honestly, my journey with legal section during my preparation was quite a tricky, actually. It was a tricky relationship. Like I found legal section of LEMOX difficult. I would like to put it straight here. The factual situations were lengthy, I would say. They were interesting. And that's the part I liked because they forced me to think quickly, to think deeply in the heat of the moment, actually. And I would certainly many a times get low scores and I would make the same mistakes over and over again, reading the factual situation, missing out certain important parts, or maybe I was unable to connect the principle to the factual situation. So I made those I made those mistakes over and over again. But by a time when I was frustrated, I thought that, okay, if I have to keep making those mistakes over and over again, let's at least write them down. So I started jotting those mistakes down. And I think by the time CLAT came, I had a list of, I think, around 10 to 12 major points, which I had to keep in mind for the main exam. So I was like, okay, man, even if I have not scored that well in the legal section of mocks, maybe these 10 to 12 points will certainly help me on the main exam itself. And I think that those efforts certainly paid off. And I was able to score around, I guess, 30 or 31 in the legal section of the main CLAT exam. Although I left 4 questions, I was not able to complete the whole section in time of legal. But I would say that certainly the LE legal section helped me because it gave me patience actually. It gave me patience actually.
How many of you had moments of frustration? I'm sure everybody would have gone through moments
Absolutely,
of frustration,
sir.
including me. Including me during the CLAT 2021 journey. I think we all had our moments of frustration. So over to Anish. Yes. So Anish, a small round of introduction and what was your moment of frustration? How was the preparation like? As in, कभी ऐसे गिव अप करने वाला फील हुआ था नहीं यार बहुत हो गया मतलब ये क्या कौन सा लोड ले लिया सर पे हमने
सर लीगल सेक्शन तो मर्डर मिस्ट्री और रेप मिस्ट्री से कम ही नहीं होता था लीगल एज का तो जो मेजर डाउनफॉल होता था मतलब बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेशन होती थी वो लीगल एज के कहीं मॉक्स देने के बाद जब 70 भी क्रॉस करना मेरे लिए मुश्किल हो गया था और वो भी एग्जाम के 2-3 महीने पहले so that was the major point of frustration and like you
weren't able to score a 70 plus in your mocks couple of months before that.
Yes sir, yes, and my highest was 98.5 in LE mocks. So this would be my piece of advice for CLAT 2022 aspirants that never take your mock scores to like don't give much importance to them. Like it's important to be worried if they are stagnated or not improving, but they are not the only thing that we should keep in mind while judging our CLAT preparation. My
Anish
highest
yes, please
sir, yes.
continue.
Yes sir, please.
And what's your rank, Anish, and where you come from?
Sir, I come from Mohali, Punjab, and my rank is 17th.
17th.
Yes.
In fact, I was talking to Garima the other day, who has scored a rank 9, and she also said that she improved in the last 3 months, up till March and even April. She was saying that my mock scores were sir around 75 and 80, and अगर CLAT postpone नहीं होता, मेरी rank नहीं आती. So she said कि sir, I mean CLAT postpone होने के वजह से, for some reason in the last 2 to 2.5 to 3 months, I was able to do a lot of stuff, or I was able to understand a lot of stuff, जो in fact शायद initial days में नहीं आया.
Yes, so, sir. In the second last AIOM, legal age AIOM, I scored 64 marks and my rank was around 2300. So you can judge by that.
54 marks, 2300 in the second last All India Open mock to a rank 16 in CLAT, right?
17, sir. Yes.
17 in CLAT. I mean, that has to be some journey. So, I think I'm sure a lot of people are pretty parishan because of the early mocks, but I think Parth. Yeah.
Hi, sir. I'm Parth Kantak. I come from Goa. I did my 11th, 12th studies in Pune. And yeah, so I would say
Parth,
that.
why do you wish to move out of Goa? I mean, everybody's ultimate dream is to reach Goa, and
actually,
you are already there. So
well,
why do you
actually,
wish
it's
to
a
move
great
out?
place. It's a great place to spend your life. But if you really want to achieve something with respect to which are coaching classes, except from IIT, JEE, and NEET, I don't think you get that kind of facility in Goa. I mean, those coaching centers are not there in Goa. I mean, the level of coaching centers.
And
so I had to move Pune.
And then you move out of Goa.
Yeah. So yeah.
What's the rank in CLAT, Parth?
I got an 64 All India rank in CLAT 2020.
And you are going to NLS?
Yes, yes.
So you're starting. Any piece of advice, or can you share your
So
struggles?
I would like to say that when I look back upon my journey in the last 6 months or so, while I was giving LE mocks or something, I obsessed a lot about my marks and the ranks that I got in my mocks. And ultimately, what happened in the actual CLAT exam was pretty totally different to what used to happen in my mocks. So I would suggest to anyone who's going to give CLAT 2022 or 23 that don't obsess about your marks or else your rank. Just keep persevering. Like just because you're not getting the marks or the ranks that you expect to get, just don't stop preparing. Just go along with the journey.
In fact, you know what? Let's say I was talking to Garima the other day, and she mentioned a very beautiful line, and I would like to quote it here. So she said, "Sir, I think mocks are the new study material for CLAT."
Yes.
She said that the more number of mocks you solve in the last 3-4 months of your preparation, the more you will improve. And she like, I think that is a new study material for CLAT. So I mean, yes, I mean, because I've been hearing Anish and Parth and also usi type of
what one can do, sir, I suggest is just to give mocks, try to improve your scores, and just keep a broad range where your scores are coming, rather than obsessing over them. So yeah, that's what I would like to suggest.
Yeah, tell me one thing, Parth. I mean, I know you guys would be having your moments of frustration throughout this journey.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and a lot of times in our examination, I think we are not able to differentiate between English and critical reasoning. In fact, अगर हम final examination भी देखें and we want to bifurcate कि ये English के question है और ये critical reasoning के question है, ऐसा होता नहीं है. So largely, I think preparation of logical reasoning or critical reasoning and English language will go kind of parallelly. But a lot of people get obsessed with GK. I mean, this is some section which everybody feels that everything under the sun is GK. और GK के लिए उनको काफी सारी preparation करनी है. So can you guys, I mean, suggest कि how should someone study for GK, as in like GK के लिए what did you do? I mean,
should I answer?
Yeah. So did you make notes, or were you not making notes?
So I would say that around August 2020, September 2020, I did make notes of GK.
Okay.
But after that, I came to a point where I realized that there's so much matter to learn that instead of spending time making notes, I already had PDFs of really good coaching material. So instead of actually sitting down to make notes, if I refer to 2-3 types of coaching, for example, Legalits Flat Post or Drishti IS Monthly Consolidation, they give you a pretty comprehensive account of whatever is happening around the world, or whatever important GK topics you need to cover, which was actually expected to come in CLAT. What actually came in the paper were totally different, Yeah, but that was what we actually prepared for.
But was it totally different or 25-30% of the GK section was different? मतलब उसको सब लोग ऐसे बोलते कि पता नहीं क्लैट में GK में क्या आया, मतलब I think दो एक passages शायद आए, but बाकी तो जो regular GK था वही आया.
Was a bit, I would say, strange rather
Strange.
than like a bit conventional, or what we'd been prepared for. Just like, yeah.
Okay, तो थोड़ा सा उसके beyond, हाँ मतलब I think अभी भी in fact हमें तो लगता है कि CLAT को अभी भी CLAT will take a few years to understand कि उनको पेपर में क्या चीजें डालनी है. I mean अगर GK का section बनाना है, and there were so many things that happened in the last
for
1 year,
example,
so many important things, and if some examination creator is sitting and trying to understand कि मुझे 7-8 passages अगर देने हैं, तो उस पास इतनी ज्यादा variety थी, उसको वो वर्ल्ड वाटर डे, उसका कहाँ से उसका एक वाइल्ड थॉट आया कि मैं वर्ल्ड वाटर डे पे पैसेज देता हूँ. अगर 7-8 पैसेज ही चूज कर रहे हैं तो दे हैड सो मच ऑफ मटेरियल टू चूज फ्रॉम, तो कपल ऑफ पैसेजेस थोड़े से अजीब तो डेफिनेटली गए. यस.
So even for that matter, the passage on China, it had a question on when did Galwan Valley incident happen. I mean, is that even relevant? Like, we've studied the geopolitics of Indo-China countries and right from independence. Same with Indo-Bangladesh, we learned about the agreements which they had over some rivers and other boundary agreements and all. And they had to ask, when did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman die? Or like, is it even relevant? Like, we do not know. We do not even know when.
Why don't you go to why don't you opt for Nalsar and go and meet Faizan sir directly?
I've already completed the process of NLS. Otherwise, I would have given it a thought. Okay.
Sukram.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What was the most challenging section, Sukram? What do you think? And was it for you and was it for your people around you? What was the most challenging section?
Sir, I think this is going to be a very popular answer. It's GK.
Okay.
Because there's absolutely no consistency in GK. If you look at the paper in the 2 years, in the first year it was totally in-depth questions. This time they focus more on the width of the questions and the depth, because they covered a wide variety of topics rather than covering the topics in depth that we saw last year. So even while preparing, I was unsure what to study and what to not. So we developed our own broad criteria as to pick which topic and to leave which ones. So in some mocks it worked out, in some it didn't. Like I remember there was one mock which had a whole passage about bamboo farming or something like that. So that made me question my whole prep. Like, how am I going to cover GK? So in the end, I did really make in-depth notes of around 200 topics, 150 topics maybe, but those didn't really help. Even though I scored well in general knowledge, I think it was more to do with the random bits of knowledge I picked up along the way rather than the specific preparation that I did for the section. So all I can say for general knowledge is that it's really unpredictable.
This is a very important statement you made, that random bits of knowledge that you had picked along the complete preparation journey. So that was pretty helpful. And your rank and your score is, Sukram?
Yeah, so I got AIR 5 and my score was 115.25 in CLAT 2021.
15.25. Nishita. Yeah, hi. So.
Hi, sir. Is my voice clear?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, hi, I'm Nishita and I scored an All India rank of 102 and I got Nalsar, which was my dream college. And so this was a second drop for me. And as we know that drop year is anyways exhausting. And when it's a second drop, so it just exacerbates everything you've been feeling. So I just didn't know what to do. And after my CLAT 2020, I was pretty despondent and I thought that I should just give up on life altogether. But my mom really pushed me and she said, like, you can do better. You can definitely do better. And then I thought, like, my mom got me enrolled in LE, and I think that's the best thing she has ever done for me.
Ishta, how does this thing happen? I mean, how do you guys collect all the energy in the world to take a second drop? I mean, I can't even think about it, that like taking a year drop and then collecting all the energy again, taking a second drop and then reaching a rank of 102-ish. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. So how do you guys collect this kind of energy and determination and willpower?
So it happened for me randomly. ऐसे मैं सोचूं तो मुझे लगता है मुझे कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है, मुझसे कुछ नहीं होगा, पर वो जब होता है तो it just happens. So I think I just randomly thought that nahi, I am deserving, I can do much better than this, and then I thought I'll do hard work, like I'm really hard working. I used to study like 16 to 18 hours a day, and I was sure that नालसार तो मैं लेके जाऊंगी अब, मतलब कुछ भी हो जाए. And then on the D-Day, my watch left me, and I had to do my mathematics section in just 5 minutes when the invigilator shouted at us. And I was like, oh my God, my watch. Then I just randomly did it, and I was like, oh God, I messed up my quantitative section. फिर मैं बाहर आई and my mom asked, and I was like, पता नहीं नालसार मिले ना मिले. But then when I checked my score, I was like, मिल जाएगा, मिल जाएगा. So it just happens. And I think academics के लिए तो I can't say much, but the one thing that helped me was that I read it somewhere that you might not always be motivated, but you'll have to have self-discipline. So when you are not motivated, your discipline will help you. So I actually developed a routine. I used to wake up 4 a.m. every single day for my whole preparation time. And I used to sleep at sharp 10 p.m. So like I was highly disciplined person. I could have done much better, but I'm not complaining. I got NALSAR. So
Amazing. I mean, बस ऐसी सारी स्टोरीज सुन के लगता है कि सबको मेहनत करनी ही पड़ती है. I mean, things don't come easy. I mean, I know a lot of people would be watching this interviews, I mean, or watching this discussion during the later months. And मेरा हमेशा से मन है मेहनत करनी. There is genuinely no alternative to hard work. मतलब किसी को भी सुन लो, कुछ भी कर लो, I think वो मेहनत तो करनी ही पड़ती है. And morning 4 a.m.
yeah,
till
night
night
10
10,
p.m.
and you mentioned that you were working like 16-17 hours every day,
I
and this is a
worked
second
a
drop.
lot.
This is like amazing. I mean, एक drop लेना easy होता है, I can understand, but getting all that energy and after taking the second drop, reaching 1 or 2 rank in this kind of a paper pattern, amazing determination, Nishita.
Thank
Fantastic. I mean, I'm
Thank you.
sure your last 2-3 minutes will be very inspiring for a lot of people. Fantastic. Yogita.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, Yogita, pretty much audible. Share your journey. Come on. Yes, so.
Sir, I'm Yogita and I'm from Hisar, Haryana. I got rank of 109 and marks were 102. And the thing that I would like to share is don't be rigid with your strategy. The thing that you are following in MOOCs may not work on D-Day. Because I realized in the exam, key sections that like I was afraid of CR and RC, English and CR I used to do in the last 1 hour of exam. But that day I found that CR was pretty easy. So I had to re-strategize while I was doing the exam. So I had to re-strategize and do CR first and English first. That made me score better. If I had left the whole session, then I would have lost many marks. So don't be rigid with your strategy that you are following during your mocks. Just re-strategize what the exam is, what the questions are on the D-Day. That would really help you.
Cool. So you say you have to re-strategize every time. I mean,
yes, sir, you cannot go with rigid and preconceived notion ki legal will come like this or that section will come like this. You have to fetch more marks re-strategizing which questions you have to do, because ultimately we have to get the more marks, picking out the easy questions.
A lot of times students feel that mock जैसा ही CLAT आ जाना चाहिए.
Yes, sir, definitely.
जबकि ऐसा होगा नहीं. In fact, I was talking this thing to Sukram yesterday, and I was telling him, yaar, I cannot make a CLAT 2022 paper, but we can create 50-60 mocks that will help anyone go through that. I mean, get through CLAT 22. तो CLAT 22 एक अलग body बनाएगी. A lot of times students get confused. They want कि CLAT 22 वाले ही papers आते चले जाएं. ऐसा होगा नहीं. I can now create a CLAT 2021 paper because I have seen the exact paper now. So that, I mean, that is what you are also trying to say कि mocks ऊपर नीचे होते रहेंगे, but you need to kind of strategize or rather re-strategize every time.
Yes, sir, because I've heard many people saying that they were afraid of CR in their notes. but they found CR to be the easiest section in actual CLAT exam. So if you are leaving the entire session thinking that what you were doing in MOOCs and the same you will do in exam, that will not work out.
Priyansh, over to you. What do you think?
Okay, sir. First of all, I think something that I thought of yesterday, in fact, which is especially relevant considering how uncertain CLAT has become, is to ensure that all of your fundamental bases are covered properly. Since, I mean, we all know that the CLAT 2021 paper was nothing like the CLAT 2020 paper. And I won't be surprised at all if the 22 paper is nothing like the 20 paper, 21 paper, and all the sample papers. So it's very important you do stuff that is going to bring you returns no matter what kind of paper it is. And these things would come around reading, as people also mentioned earlier. No, if you have a good reading speed and good comprehension, it is going to help you in almost every section. I would argue every section. Some people say that it doesn't help you in QT, but if you can reduce your time for other sections, you are able to give more time to QT, which also helps you increase score there. So reading speed, your vocabulary, your basic understanding of critical reasoning, of conventions that is employed in critical reasoning, it is extremely important. I cannot overemphasize that. And beyond that, I think something that really resonates with me was when you guys were talking about what it is like and what we should do when things that get very frustrating. I remember sometimes I would give a mock. I would think it went very well because it would be offline. Normally I had lunch after I gave a mock and I would punch in my answers and it would be horrible. The result would be horrible. Nothing I ever expected, and I would just feel like crying. I mean, I would be lying if I say that I did not actually cry a couple of times, because I'm sure you all worked hard, and I'm, you know, sometimes it just feels like you want to get results.
Everybody would have cried, and there would be some moment in the last 1 year, in fact, not even one, at least multiple moments in the last 1 year, कि जब वो आंखों में से आंसू आ ही गए थे, वो इतना वो frustration हो जाता है, हाँ.
Yes, and one mentality that personally helped me go through and that I employed, whenever I feel frustrated, I tell myself that, you know, no matter where I am, I'll feel incompetent, I'll feel like I'm not good enough. I'll tell myself that if I sit down right now and study for 1 more hour, if I study for 10 more minutes, study any section, I will be in a better position than I was 1 hour before. My all over progress, my development as a CLAT aspirant would be more. So it can be frustrating. Things can feel a lot of out of bound. You don't know what to do, but you should always look up front and know that you need to make small progress every day. And it adds up and pays off.
थोड़ा सा improvement तो हो ही जाएगा.
Yes, yes.
Where are you from, beta? Which place and what's your rank?
Sir, my rank is All India rank 56. I got into NLS IU Bangalore in the first merit list. I'm originally from Agra. That's where I did my schooling, but only last year I shifted to a district near Nainital in Uttarakhand.
Oh, so in the last 1 year you are in Uttarakhand?
Yes, yes. A couple of months. Since I would say November, December of last year.
You are residing at a hill station or something?
Something like that. I mean, the hills are near my house, so I guess you can say that. Quite nice.
Cool. So I think if you wish to relax, you would just go out of your house and just watch the scenery. Cool. Yeah. Lucky to be moved from Agra to this place called Uttarakhand. I mean, whichever place it is. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Pallavi.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi, sir. I'm Pallavi Junjunwala. I'm joining in from Chennai, and I've been allotted NALSAR. I got an All India rank of 160. So very close NALSAR. I was expecting NUJS, but it was a very close shot. So yeah. My journey, I think law for me was a very last minute decision, sort of. I had about 6 months before the exam. And I think right now we were talking about like crying and all. I think my entire preparation started with a mental breakdown. I think 21st November was when I actually started studying for CLAT, and that night I had a big breakdown. I was like, this is not going to happen, because you hear stories of people studying for like 2 years and even 3 years, and that's very intimidating. So I think I just started off, and yeah, even with Super 30, I used to hear about their mock scores, and it was very intimidating, like I won't lie. I mean, these guys are getting
unofficial group. You were hearing about the mock scores in that unofficial group that you guys have?
Yeah, I think both ways. Unofficially में भी हाँ चल रहा था, but हाँ उन लोग को 100 में 100 पे 100 आ रहा था, and I was stuck on 60s, 70s. Even as someone said, I think the last All India Open mock, I also got under 60s only. So, and I didn't write a mock after that. I didn't write the mock last 3 days of CLAT, and I just went and wrote the exam. But yeah, surprisingly it turned out well, and yeah, I'm just happy with the preparation I did.
And you have an option of A-Lit as well?
Yeah, I wrote A-Lit, but I got a score of 100, so I'm not sure that'll be.
I think should be good enough to clear A-Lit as well. Let's see. Should be a good score to clear A-Lit, because I think A-Lit cutoffs would be on the higher side, but still I think 100 should be a good score. Good score. Cool. Let's move from Pallavi to Krishni.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, beta. Yeah, Krishni, a round of introduction and something very valuable for all the aspirants who wish to attempt CLAT 2022 or 23.
I am Krishne Tanir Bhavi from Bangalore. I got an All India rank of 139. I got a seat in NLSIU because of Karnataka reservation this time. And my advice would be to not stress too much on your mock scores, like everyone said, because it kept varying a lot of the times. And like not to put all your strength on one section, thinking that will be the one that will fetch me marks, because it can go either way and we can never predict what happens.
What was the section that you most focused on? I mean, as an aspirant, I think as a CLAT aspirant, does everybody focus on GK and legal only? मतलब वो क्या वो generally अगर हम priority देखें तो GK and legal is what the complete CLAT preparation is all about, and then English, math और logic का इतना ज़्यादा weightage नहीं है. So like
I think so. I did most of my focus on GK because I started my prep in January. So I was like, oh my God, I have so much to catch up on, and I just kept doing GK. And in the end, GK was still unexpected, and so.
कि इतना सारा GK पढ़ लो, कितना सारा पढ़ो, पहले तो इसकी definition नहीं है. You do so much of GK, and then at the end of it, you have to solve around 40 odd questions in GK, and then you learn so many facts. I mean, too many facts actually. But I think one thing,
Yes, sir.
So one good thing with the new CLAT pattern is I think it has got everybody into a habit of reading. I'm sure morning starts by reading a Hindu for all of you, at least, and I'm sure you would like to continue with that habit. I think Priyansh sounds a little, नहीं sir, मैं Hindu sir, इतना मैंने नहीं की पढ़ाई कोई Hindu नहीं पढ़ता हूँ सुबह उठ के. ऐसे कुछ
No, sir, that's not true at all. In fact, I still read the Indian Express.
So you read, in fact, I also like the Indian Express more than Hindu, because at least वो थोड़ी इसमें photographs होती हैं, so थोड़ा सा the language is a little attractive. वो थोड़ी boring नहीं होती है.
Exactly, I agree. I don't know what was my
very attractive. Yes.
I don't know if I made wrong head movements, but I'm a big advocate of newspaper reading, to be fair.
ठीक है. Adarsh. Yeah. Adarsh, you're on mute, beta. You have to unmute yourself.
Hi, I'm Adarsh Gautam from Bhopal. I got a rank of 259, not so good among the Super 30 batch. And I got an NLI Bhopal in the first list. And one piece of advice I would add to this list is that since CLAT is so unpredictable, serious CLAT takers should consistently work upon weak and strong areas, because it can happen that your strong area would be the most difficult section in real CLAT paper. So you need to consistently work upon like till the end D-Day, like Harsh sir and Karan sir said multiple times that work on weak areas. I did work on my weak area was QT, and I did work on that, and that came the easiest one. I think it was easy. So that helped me in the real CLAT paper, because if I didn't worked upon it, I would have not solved any questions. So I think that should be
very important. I think a lot of times, a lot of aspirants ignore QT as a section, and taking CLAT 2021 into consideration. In fact, ALIT 2021 as well. Paper इतना छोटा था कि there was time to attend QT section, and somebody who has not attended QT section might not have a great chance to clear ALIT. So do you guys think that students should prepare for CLAT and for ALIT, or largely for CLAT and साथ में ALIT हो जाता है?
I think for both, like NUD is one of the best. I think after Bangalore, it's the most prestigious one, and I'm scoring 103, so I'm hoping for that.
Because a lot of times I've seen CLAT is so different from ALIT, and the whole preparation strategy and the whole number of mocks. Just like mocks are the new study material for CLAT. So इतने सारे mocks लिखते हैं where 80-90% of the mocks are CLAT oriented only. How do you work on ALIT then? I mean, how do you focus on ALIT then?
Sir, I think the base, the foundational base for CLAT and ALIT is same. Like ALIT asks for vocab, idioms, and in English they ask for vocab, idioms, and more RC and grammar. And in legal also, all the concepts are the same. So I think that is not much different. Like ALIT is not that different from CLAT. The foundation remains the same, I think.
That I think Parth was also saying the same. So the concepts, in fact, Parth and Priyansh also mentioned it. Mentioned it. He concepts बहुत strong होने चाहिए, and that would be workable for CLAT and for ALIT both. And एक बड़ा famous सा question होता है, बहुत relevant नहीं होता. How many hours of preparation do you think one should be doing?
I personally think that should there's no defined, like I know some people who have worked since who have studied only 6 hours per day, and I know some people who have studied 12 hours per day, and their rank is much different. So it depends, sir. It depends.
Cool. Over to Karthik. Karthik Kalra. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, Karthik, pretty audible. Pretty much
yes, audible. Sir. So, hi, I am Karthik Kalra. I got rank 39 in the exam, and I'd be going to NLSIU as well. So, like a couple of things that we have discussed already, somebody who will actually watch this might end up a bit confused about what they actually should do, since everybody has had their own individual perspective towards how they prepared and how their exam went and what actually helped them. Therefore, I would advise that you don't take everything as the gospel truth and then fundamentally start acknowledging it as the only thing that you are to abide by. You should look at what you yourself are good at and what you need help in individually, and then start working on it according to your own personality, that is. And I also wanted to talk a bit about this GK thing, right? Because everybody does. So the thing is that you do not need to become a walking, talking Drishti IS to clear the exam, right? So it isn't as if you go through like every single monthly compendium of all these coaching centers and institutions, and then you will be in a very, very good position to clear the exam, because stuff does not work in a linear fashion. So you cannot promise a person that if you spend like 500 hours doing this section, or like if you spend 1,000 hours preparing for everything, then like we can tell you that you'll be securing all India rank for the next exam. It just doesn't work like that. Things do not work out in a linear fashion. So something like Sukham said, that like you will pick up like random bits of information as you go about it. And if that's what the exam wants, I am really sorry. But according to me, the system should be one that actually rewards holistic learning, which rewards greater conceptual understanding of things. Because many a times when you are only focusing on these things, seeing ki, what date was the person assassinated on, or like when a particular day falls on, because now given that the exam has asked these things this year, now people who are writing the exam next year or the year after that will feel that, yeah, man, now I should be aware of when World Environment Day, World Water Day, International Horticulture Day, when that is, and if I am aware of that, it may be helpful to me. They'll surely go by that example, right? Which will be a huge waste of human potential, according to me. Because I'll tell you, like Hanan, Karthik Sharma, Lakshay, and we had this group where we used to discuss lots and lots of things about mocks and our scores and stuff. And Lakshay gave us the privilege to look at what other people who are preparing are doing. And it was very unfortunate when we saw that like people are discussing how many words there are in the Atlantic Charter in their preparation for GK. So that is the level of dedication that people have towards the exam. But like my point would be that you do not need to do stuff to become like an exact replica of Drishti IAS in order to succeed in it. So that's going to be one thing. And then next, the intensity with which one prepares. This is according to me. This may be very different for a lot of other people, but according to me, the intensity which a person gives prior to the exam, that takes precedence over the consistency that you have had for a great amount of time before it. So
ये लाइन एक बार फिर से बोलना कार्तिक, बहुत ढंग से समझ में नहीं आई. ये लाइन फिर से बोलना जरा एक बार. हाँ.
Like even if like you're preparing for 2 years, 3 years, how long you've been preparing for, and you've been very, very regular at it, right? That may be great. But the intensity which you give in the last few days, according to me, that is the thing which has the most momentum with it. And वही आपको exam के through लेकर जाता है.
Right.
Because by the end of it, it's more of a game about how calm you can be during those 2 hours. Because I'm pretty sure lots of people become really unconfident as soon as the paper comes in front of them. And despite all the preparation that they've put forth in 2-3 years, all the investment that they've done, both in terms of money and in terms of time, that goes down the drain because they just haven't learned to maintain calm and compose during the time of the paper. Like people give hundreds and hundreds of mocks. I did not. Like I counted yesterday when I was just collecting everything that I am to put in the garage for now. I gave 40 mocks in total. I only prepared for 1 year, which is also a long time. Lots of people clear it within like a shorter period of time than I did. But I only gave 40 mocks in the year combined.
You mean, Karthik, that so the momentum that you take in the last during the last couple of months of your preparation is the most important part of your preparation?
For me, it was.
In fact, I've been hearing this from you. I've been hearing this from Garima. I've been hearing this from a lot of other people as well. That for the last couple of months are the most important months. I mean, you actually push yourself to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, but like some things just don't increase beyond a point. But like you told me that somebody told you that like they improved upon legal even like a couple of days before the exam. Like it just didn't really happen with me in that sense. Like according to me, at some point you do reach this plateau where you feel that going beyond this is going to be requiring perseverance beyond human capability. I did not really decide to go towards that direction because it would probably have been futile for me to like spend so much more time to get 0.25 marks more. So I did not do that.
Both of the Kartiks have mentioned about Laksh. Yeah, Laksh. Yeah, a brief round of introduction and then
finally. So yeah. My name is Lakshan. I'm from Rajasthan, Mandava, Jhunjhunu. So the town famous for the shooting of PK. So yeah, I'm from there, and I scored an All India rank of 145, and I'm in Nalsar according to the first list. Let's see how things turn out. And so yeah, so my secret or like the final tip I would like to give to the aspirants is much of your CLAT attempt depends on how you attempt the paper. So preparation is one thing, learning is one thing, knowledge is one thing, but how do you go about the paper is one thing. So you might be just a person who just hit the paper and you're like, okay, I will start from English passage 1 and I will end up at QT section 3. And I just won't see ki question kaisa aa raha hai, I won't read the inferential question, you won't read. So that's what I think jahan pe smart play comes into. So when I just got the paper, I remember I just flipped the pages and saw the CR ka jo first passage mere mein tha, like uska pura ek page ka length tha. So I was like, okay, I got something jo ki aage surprise hone wala tha jisse mein. So I will just do it in the last. So CR was somewhat strong, I would say, in my case. So I just felt like, okay, CR can be a bit lengthy. So I will just do CR relatively later. So if I had been doing like, okay, सीधा English पे hit करते हैं, English के बाद GK पे जाएंगे, GK से फिर legal, फिर आगे देखते हैं जैसा पेपर आएगा. So if I would be doing that, so उसके बाद तो पक्का पेपर मैच होता थोड़ा. So I think it's much, or I would say at least 50% of your attempt is also about how, with what intensity and with what strategy you go about the paper. So if you are, you can say at that moment, agar aapka mind present hai, you are like, okay, I should do this question or I should not do this question. I should go about it. I should not. यहाँ पे direct questions ज़्यादा हैं, यहाँ पे inferential ज़्यादा हैं. You should know. Like with preparation, I think along with your preparation, you just come to that point जहाँ पे आपको पता है कि आपको क्या करना है और आपको पेपर में क्या नहीं करना. It's all about learning what you do and what you don't want to do on the paper. So अगर आपको पता है that in my 40-50 mocks, like as Karthik said, actually I was a dropper. So within my preparation, actually मैंने भी I guess 40 mocks ही दिए, उससे ज़्यादा मैंने mocks नहीं दिए. So in 40 mocks जो मैंने सीखा वो ये था कि English questions which are basically more around inferentials, I get stuck in them and mostly I mark them wrong. So I was of the mind कि जब मुझे CLAT का पेपर मिलेगा, I'll go around those passages जहाँ पे direct questions ज्यादा हैं, जहाँ पे vocabulary questions हैं, जहाँ पे direct जहाँ पे line mention है कि आप उसका मतलब बताओ. So I think that would help an aspirant who is like going about that paper कि आपको पता हो कि आपको किस area पे hit करना है. And then second thing that we all are talking about, like the GK thing. So I would also want to touch this GK thing because GK has taken a toll on the preparation. I would say like much of time is devoted to GK. Like GK was the thing throughout the preparation, and then it turned out to be something as surprising. So I would say it is all about mindset. Like most of us has mentioned कि जो 2022 का preparation करेंगे, they would have this mindset like okay 2021 में factual situations आई थी, so we will prepare more around factual things कि World Water Day कब है, Environment Day कब है, but जब like similarly this is similar to what we did, like right. So in September the paper got like हो गया, उसके बाद October में when we started preparation we were like okay man, they have asked like geopolitical questions like the US and Taliban and all this stuff. So as Karthik mentioned, me, Karthik and Hanan, both the Karthik and Hanan, we had this group. So we actually made a consolidated data around GK stuff. So like you won't believe, we researched so deep that even if you ask us right now, we have actually completely compiled Iran encyclopedia around that nuclear deal. So like this much you just go into depth just on the basis like because 2020 में पूछा गया है, so 2021 में हो सकता है कि वो आए. So on that basis you prepare and you just prepare for it, and it came surprising. So my advice would be like don't just go with the flow like okay 2021 में पूछा है factual data, so 2022 में भी आएगा. It would be more around controlling yourself, defining those boundaries that okay I should do potentially factual data too, I should do these geopolitical situations, these kind of stuffs too. So yeah,
that data 22 में क्या आएगा? If I ask this question to all of you कि CLAT 2022 में क्या आएगा बताओ.
Sir, I would say something more surprising than 2020 and 2021. Yeah,
something more surprising
sure.
than 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, for sure.
कुछ तो नया एलिमेंट लेके आएंगे.
Yeah.
एटलीस्ट हमने 21 क्लैट से ये तो सीख लिया है कि टोटल परसेंटेज 105 हो सकता है. ये एक काफी न्यू डिस्कवरी है ये कि टोटल परसेंटेज कैन बी 105 एंड टोटल परसेंटेज नेवर 100. तो ये तो हमें क्लैट ने सिखाया. पर ये बार जो लोग नलसार जा रहे हो एक बार जाके प्लीज ये पूछना जरूर कि जितने लोग नलसार, there are a lot of you and a lot of you who were not able to be a part of this session for XYZ things because आज काउंसलिंग की लिस्ट भी आई, सब लोग डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी प्रिपेयर एंड ऑल में लगे हुए हैं. बट यस, उनसे प्लीज जाके पूछना कि टोटल परसेंटेज 105 कैसे हो सकता है.
So I would also like to discuss with him like those experts panel they like say about कि हमने expert panel से discuss किया about maths. So I would like to know those math professors who actually said those sets in maths. But yeah.
They had mathematical issues and they had language issues also. मतलब वो पूरे साइट की framing वो ठीक है. Anyways, मतलब ये this is one issue which I have with the consortium कि भाई जब ऑब्वियस गलतियों को नहीं मानना, ठीक है, सब्जेक्टिव का आप डिस्कशन कर सकते हो, बट जो ऑब्वियस चीजें हैं उसका तो कुछ सॉल्यूशंस निकालें. एनीवेज, बट आई थिंक दैट द कंसोर्शियम हैज डन अ फैंटास्टिक वर्क इन टर्म्स ऑफ generating results extremely quickly. I mean, conducting an offline examination, getting all the OMR sheets to one place, getting them scanned, getting the results generated, and doing the counseling so fast that NLS can start with their batch from 2nd of August. I mean, and other law schools, I think by mid of August या 20th August, सारे law schools चालू हो जाएंगे. This is one very big achievement that, in fact, I don't think any other examination across the country has been able to get their colleges start this quickly. अभी कोई भी colleges start this, I mean, एटलीस्ट हम कंसोर्शियम को और नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटीज की इस पूरी बॉडी को इसके लिए तो अप्रिशिएट कर ही सकते हैं. दे हैव डन सम रियली गुड
Sure.
ठीक है, मूविंग ऑन टू
Sir, 105% appreciation for them.
105% appreciation. Good one, Karthik. Good 105% appreciation for them. Yes. जैसे हम लोग कभी-कभी बातों में बोलते हैं ना कि यार कि ये चीज 200% ट्रू है. बोलते हैं ना दिस इज 200% ट्रू. मतलब उनने वही कॉन्सेप्ट को उठा के उस चीज को प्रूव कर दिया. Cool. Moving from Lakshya to Parul. Parul, you there, beta? I think a couple of them are left. Parul, Soumya, Tanen, John, and Dhruv as well. So, I think all of you would be meeting each other either in your respective colleges. In fact, तुम्हें पता नहीं होगा, a lot of times students travel to different colleges. मतलब वो एक दूसरे के colleges travel करते हैं to be a part of a lot of events that are happening. So बस सब एक दूसरे को याद रखना. It might be helpful once you reach any other college. So
we already have lot of conversations going on सुबह
अच्छा,
से
तुम लोग तो अपने ग्रुप्स बना लिए ना. हाँ, मैंने देखा था जो कि ये नलसा ग्रुप बना लो, तो एनएलआई को भोपाल लो, ये एनएलएस का बना लो. And you would be waiting कि कब ये offline colleges चालू हो जाए. I mean, you don't want to be in home and attending a college. No, I mean,
Not anymore, sir. After these all these for 10 months of preparation, like taking classes from home, but I think like in the last month I was just so done with online classes. I was like, okay, let them be. I will watch them in 2x. I don't want to attend them live, so I don't want like that thing to get transferred into my National Law University. Yeah.
नहीं, हाँ, true.
Sir, so the consortium made us give our 105% in the paper, like literally.
They made you give your 105% in the paper. Cool.
Sir, I would like to add few things to this discussion.
Yeah.
Though my score is not really worth guiding someone, I mean, yes, my preparation was nice, but okay, what all has happened? What I would just like to say this, I mean, there's a quote by Steve Jobs, and that is what motivated me. I too was very sad when my result came. I got a rank of 748. So the quote goes like, life is gonna hit you hard on the head with a brick. Have faith. And I think this advice is for all those. I mean, every year 200, 300, 400 people will get into the top NLUs, and there are many who prepared equally hard, but they somehow didn't make it. And secondly, I would like to thank Ellie for connecting me to such great people. I mean, it was really nice studying with them, studying with the future top lawyers of our nation, and I hope we will stay connected.
So Dhruv, I think one thing I wanted to share with you, your rank is like pretty good. So in a national level entrance examination, and in a country like India where there is a huge competition, it's a huge competition, and being among the top 750 students of the country is a very big achievement. First. Second thing you should understand is, ये सब लोग बड़े, this might be a wrong platform to say this, but everybody getting into the top 3 will be doing fantastically well in their lives. Is not, I mean, getting into the top 3 is no indication. It's just कि मतलब इसको confirmation नहीं है, it's just an indication. And इसका reverse भी true होता है. Like I know a lot of students. In fact, let me give you an example. So a student of my 2013 batch, she couldn't clear CLAT and she went into Christ University, Bangalore. She parallelly did her CS. Last वाले round तक उसका CS complete नहीं हुआ. 2018 she passed. She got a PPO, a pre-placement offer in the top law firm of the country, and she was the highest paid fresher. There were people from NLS, there were people from Nalsa, there were people from NUJS, there were people from Delhi joining that firm in the very same batch. But she got a package, an annual package of couple of lakhs more than everybody else. I mean, it will completely depend on what you do in those 5 years. I have another student in 2013 or 14 batch. In NLS, and I think वो अभी तक NLS में है, या इस साल या लास्ट ईयर अगर पास आउट हुआ होगा तो हुआ होगा. So I mean, these are two different sides. These are two sides of the coin. इसको समझ. I mean, a lot of times we as a country or we as a community get too much obsessed with the top-notch colleges of the country, which is good to have, but not must to have. So इसी का ध्यान रखना है. I mean, just go with this kind of a mindset, and for everybody, I mean, a lot of others, we have just made it to a step 1. तो तुमने एक काम अच्छा किया है कि तुमने step 1 और step 2 अचीव कर लिया है. इसके बाद की जर्नी will be a lot tougher. I mean, मुझे ऐसा हमेशा लगता है that tomorrow is tougher than today. I mean, जो पेरेंट्स बोलते थे ना, एक बार अच्छा कॉलेज मिल जाएगा तो लाइफ सॉर्ट हो जाएगी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. जब अच्छा कॉलेज मिल जाता है तो लाइफ वहां पे भी जाके थोड़ी सी स्ट्रगलिंग ही होती है. I remember another student, his name is Ekansh. So this guy, बहुत ही interesting story है नलसार की. He took a year drop, got a rank of 64, went to Nalsar, 64, 65, went to Nalsar. 6-7 months there, he dropped out of Nalsar. He was feeling homesick. बोला नहीं, मुझे इतना दूर नहीं रहना. मैं बोला तो अब क्या करेगा? बोले सर मैं फिर से आके क्लैट लिखूंगा और NLIU भोपाल प्रेफरेंस 1 डालूंगा ताकि मैं घर पे रहूं. तो मैंने सो आई टोल्ड हिम, मैंने बोला एक काम कर, ये रिस्की है, बहुत ज्यादा रिस्की है ये, कॉलेज छोड़ के मत आ, ब्रेक लेके आ जा, 6 months का ब्रेक लेके आ जा, बिकॉज ऑफ हेल्थ रीजंस, से दैट आई मीन आई हैव सर्टेन हेल्थ इश्यूज, छोड़ के मत आना. सो when he came back, वो आया मुझसे मिलने, बोले सर मैं छोड़ के आ गया कॉलेज. मतलब अब बोलते अब थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लूंगा. So this was December, January. Then he again started preparing for CLAT, being in his second drop year technically, scored a rank of 101 again, preference 1 he filled Bhopal, and now वो NLIU भोपाल में है. As in a lot of things happen, मतलब but इन सब चीजों के लिए ना आई वुड से, क्योंकि हमने थोड़ा सा अपना डिस्कशन चेंज किया, बट जस्ट गेट मेंटली रेडी विद ऑल दीज थिंग्स. एज अ स्टूडेंट मतलब हमें लगता है कि लाइफ इज ऑलवेज ग्रीन ऑन द अदर साइड, बट देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस अवेटिंग यू. अभी हम अपने फैमिली के साथ होते हैं, काइंड ऑफ ए कंफर्ट जोन में होते हैं. सो इट्स अ, लोग को लगता होगा नहीं सर वो कंफर्ट जोन नहीं होता, वही तो अनकंफर्टेबल जोन होता है हमारा. बट नहीं, आई थिंक दैट इज द cocoon that you are into. यहाँ से बाहर निकलना will be tough. So just get yourself trained accordingly. ठीक है, a lot of people drop out. They are lucky enough to get into a very good college, but I know a few people who drop out of. I know a student who dropped out of NLU Delhi and took admission in a simple BCom BA college in Bhopal. Dropped out of NLU Delhi. तो मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि खुद को इन सब चीजों के लिए भी प्रिपेयर करो. Be mentally very strong, क्योंकि ये सारे challenges भी आने वाले हैं. Anyways, let's get back over to Soumya. Yeah, Soumya, hi.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, Soumya, hi.
So, I'll introduce myself. I'm Soumya Dave, and I secured a rank of 238, less than my expectation. And currently, I'm allotted to NLIU Bhopal. It was 4th in my preference list after a lot of confusion. So during my preparation, I started in 11th grade, and one suggestion, it will be a weird one, but I'll give to some students, like the ones preparing for 2022 or any like 23, is choose your coaching wisely, is what I would say. Like some people say coaching se kuch farak nahi padta and all that, but then when I realized that in 11th grade, I joined a coaching which was suggested by a topper like AIR 8 in 2018. So I joined that coaching. I spent a year there. But then in January, like 2020, during the lockdown, actually, April it was, I think, I realized that I wasted my year and my money. And then I joined another coaching, and I saw the environment. It's not about the teachers exactly. They try their best, but then it's the environment among the students as well. Like when you see the competition around you, like the groups and Telegram and stuff. And I think the lockdown and the online classes were the best thing for me because it saves a lot of time. So that's one thing. And another thing I would say, like never totally depend on previous year questions. For example, this year CLAT, like it's very weird when we see last year's paper, and that's what the mistake I made, because in GK I was depending on last year's paper. I did a lot of topics that were asked in this paper as well, but that I didn't prioritize them. I actually just read them once or twice. So and then at the end of the day, I still made some mistakes because of that. And that's why I think you should never depend on previous year papers, especially for CLAT, and this year even for ALET, but then the pattern was same. Yes, sir.
So I'll be asking you one very interesting question. I mean, at the end of it, once we are done with discussion from Sonali, Lishika and Tanay, so to all of you, so, but let's over to you, Lishika, yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Lishika Sahani and I'm from Gurgaon. I got an All India rank of 429 and I've been allotted RML in the first merit list. So a lot of toppers have already given their tips with regards to respective subjects, their preparation strategies. But my story was very different because I am already studying in a college. I am in Hansraj. So the very first thing I'd like to talk about is clarity of thoughts. Have clarity of thoughts as to why you're giving this examination. Even a week before CLAT, I was confused if it's the right thing to do, if I'm making the right choice. Like giving up on Hansraj for an NLU was a tough choice for me to make. So for every aspirant, I'd say just have clarity of thoughts. And the second one being learn the art of test taking. You can be an amazing student, but if you don't know how to take a test, it might put you in a tricky spot. I'll not say it'll make your preparation futile, but it'll put you in a very tricky spot. Like I used to have a lot of anxiety while writing exams wherein I scored exceptionally well. So that was one thing that has always been a constant factor in my entire student life. So I'd say like learn to be confident in whatever you do, whatever test you take, and that can be done by giving a lot of mocks. So those were the key takeaways from this exam for me.
Tanay, any input from your side, beta? Is he Tanay, I think you are on mute.
Hello.
Yeah, Tanay.
Audible, sir?
Yeah, pretty audible.
Hello, my name is Sunny Khanna. I got a rank of 199 and I'm allotted NUJS in the first list. So, sir, like I would agree with all of my learned friends. So, I'll likely repeat whatever they said. It's just the basic thing that you need to read a lot. You need to practice questions. You need to practice mocks. But one thing different that helped me was that in my paper, my 10 minutes were wasted because of some mishap that my invigilator did. Like my OMR was wet and some chaos happened there. So what there was a gross mismanagement of time. Like I distributed my time, like I'll give 30 minutes to English and likewise. So what was my mocks? Like I used to give pretty long mocks, like 40 pages, 42 pages, 44 pages mocks. So I had a practice that, like if I'm left with less time, how can I rush up? And because of that only I was able to finish my paper. Like at one moment I thought that oh my god, I'm left with so less time and I'll just leave my paper. Like I was left with English and CR section. I thought that I'll have to leave 2 to 3 passages of English section. But that practice of giving mocks in less time and that time pressure management helped me a lot to complete my paper.
You were saying, Tanay, you had purposely practiced solving mocks in a lesser time so that कभी अगर कोई examination में कुछ भी eventuality होती है, then you are stuck with time, so you will still be able to attempt the examination.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that what like I made a few errors because of that less time left with me, but that actually helped me to complete my paper. Like had I left a passage or two, then my rank and my score would have decreased by a substantial amount. And secondly, I would like to say that I've seen many aspirants who just skip QT section they say that, oh, it's just a 15 marks, we'll keep at end and just we'll skip over it. I know that there have been errors, there were some errors this time, but that's a section where we can just rely on. Like in English and CR, it can be subjective. Okay, I think it's B, but consortium think it's C. But in QT, there can be only just one answer. Like if it's 2 + 2 is 4, then 2 + 2 will be 4. Like I know there has been 105% this time, but we can be sure about the answer. Like if had we took 105% in that question, then the answers were so short. It was.
So wanted to, yeah. Continue.
So you speak.
So I was asking, this is a question for everyone. It's a very interesting question. What would be your one advice on the कि ये चीज नहीं करना? I mean, क्या होता है कि क्या-क्या चीजें करनी है ये तो मतलब बहुत सारे लोग बता देते हैं. But from your experience of the last 1 year, what would be this one thing कि यार ये चीज नहीं करना? So this is what I want you guys to ponder on. What do you think? I mean, ये चीज तो मत करना. This is what I feel कि
CLAT consortium पे believe मत करना कभी.
शिखर से कंसोर्शियम पे बिलीव मत करना कभी. ठीक है. I mean, they might come up with any kind of an examination or any kind of a paper. In fact, this year, legal knowledge के बिना legal solve नहीं हो सकता था. I mean, there were some very strong concepts of contracts and all used. और जब तक तुम्हें पता नहीं है, तब तक वो paper solve नहीं होगा. So let me start with yes, one by one again. Yogita, what do you think? कि ये चीज नहीं करना.
Sir, first of all, don't overstress on your mock score, because if you'll go overstressing on mock score, they'll eventually decrease, because if you'll take more stress of the score and rank that you are getting, eventually you will end up losing motivation to improve the score. So never go after your mock score and rank.
So one very important point, don't overstress on your mock scores. ठीक है. Anish.
सर कभी भी पेपर में ज्यादा नहीं सोचना, जितना रिक्वायर्ड है उतने सोचना है. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस 105% क्वेश्चन, जिसने इसमें ज्यादा सोचा कि ये 105 बन रहा है, नहीं ये क्वेश्चन गलत है, वो अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाया और उसके 5 मार्क्स मतलब एक तरह से वेस्ट हुए. क्योंकि अगर वो ना सोचता कि 105 बन रहा है, तो 5 मार्क्स could have been easily translated to around 30 to 40 50 रैंक्स. उससे भी ज्यादा ही हो जाता है.
ज्यादा इनफैक्ट ज्यादा 4 to 5 मार्क्स. यस ज्यादा.
तो अगर जिसने मैंने तो ध्यान ही नहीं दिया सर कि 105 भी बन रहा है, तो वो that translated to a good rank. Like my friend who thought of that कि 105 बन रहा है, नहीं गलत होएगा, नेगेटिव हो जाएगी, तो उसका रैंक वही सर उतना कम रह गया, and now he is getting null sir. तो ज्यादा नहीं सोचना कभी एग्जाम में, जितना जरूरी है बस उतना ही सोचो.
पार्थ.
So as someone already repeated that, don't obsess so much about mocks and ranks. And yeah, one more thing, don't excessively predict what is gonna come in GK. So be pretty open to whatever is coming, and if you can't guess about it, even after recollecting some small bits and pieces like Sukarm said earlier, then just leave the question. So don't take the risk for 0.25 marks. Because there was one passage, I don't exactly remember which passage. I guess it was the Bangladesh passage itself, and I got 4 out of 4 wrong. Like the whole set of those questions I got wrong, because I went on a spree that at least 1-2 तो लगेगा ऐसा सोच के किया, लेकिन it didn't happen that way. So yeah.
एक भी नहीं लगा.
Otherwise, and setup wherein 0.25 itself creates such a big difference in colleges. You can't absolutely.
तुम्हें बोल रहे हो पार की तुक्के नहीं मारने चाहिए, खत्म. तो तुक्के मारने के लिए
नहीं मारने चाहिए, नहीं मतलब उतने recklessly तुक्के नहीं मारने चाहिए.
Recklessly तुक्के नहीं मारने चाहिए.
Exactly.
Sonali.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, please, beta.
So my name is Sonali Singh Rathore. I got a rank of 93 and I have been allotted NALSAR. I am from Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Now what I'm about to tell you, you will maybe not believe it. I gave CLAT in 2020 also, but what happened was I was so stressed. I don't know how it happened. I attempted all the questions, but I clicked on mark for review and my score was 0.
Okay, so Sonali has a journey from CLAT 2020, she had a score of 0 to a rank of, Sonali, you said?
No, what happened was I attempted all the questions, but instead of clicking on save and next, I click on mark for review.
Click on mark for review और पूरा 0 हो गया.
हाँ, तो वो पूरा mark 0 हो गया, and I was like, am I dreaming? Am I hallucinating? What is this happening? And like I cried then for like 2-3 days, and I was not talking to anyone. I locked myself in my room, and my parents were saying that it happens, it's okay, you gave again. But what do they know? I'll have to, like prepare again for 1 year. And then I was thinking, what a stupid person I am. What am I doing with my life? Should I leave CLAT? Should I do CA or anything else? This is not working out. But then I convinced myself that, okay, it's 1 year only. And this drop year was shorter than the normal drop year. So that was one point which motivated me to work hard again. And throughout my preparation, it was like very smooth sailing. I was not very stressed about anything. About GK, I was a little stressed with the CLAT 2020 paper, seeing that I'd have to go very deep. So in the starting, I was making very comprehensive notes from Drishti IAS and various other sources, UPSC and everything. Then I realized that no, this is not working out. I am not going to do this. I just left GK. And then in the last 3 months, I picked up again, just brushed up on the concepts whole year. And then I left it to God that if it will come, I'll do. If it will not come, I'll leave. That is not something I am going to stress upon. So yeah, in critical and legal also, my score throughout the preparation was nice. And in QT,
everyone
I
has an
was
interesting
very.
story. Everyone
in
has.
Life also, I was very weak in maths, so I was like, QT, I'll see if it comes around percentage and average easy topics, then I'll attempt. Otherwise, that also maybe I'll make some fluke or I'll leave it. Means I was totally depending on English, legal, and CR. Those were my very strong sections. GK and QT I left.
But then eventually GK थोड़ा सा complex ही आया, तो that was complex for everyone, and QT generally easy आया, तो that was easy for, and that is what happens.
QT surprisingly easy आ गया तो.
Your strategy was dependent कि GK सबका बिगड़े और mathematics easy आ जाए तो सबको बन जाए तो फिर ठीक है, you'll be able to do good, and that is what exactly happened in CLAT 2021.
I got lucky.
You got lucky. Anyone else who would like to share like what not to be done? I mean, if you have any thoughts which are very important, and okay.
Sir, sorry to.
Acha, Yogita, yes, batao.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. I would like to share one more thing that I didn't before. On the exam day, sometimes it happens like you don't get what you expect. Like there were, adding to Tanay's point, there was some issue of invigilator in my room as well. I was given question paper 15 minutes late, and even when it was 3:45, the invigilator started demanding the OMR back. So I was, there was some scuffle between students and invigilator, and there was a lot of time wastage that happened during the exam. So I had to manage, there was a time like while doing exam, I thought ki ab to Sonipat bhi gaya. There was a feeling ki that hit me hard in my mind ki in half hour I have to complete my reasoning section. My English question are also left, and some of the legal questions are also left. So you don't have to succumb to the situation, and you have to fight back. Like I can tell you that it was 1.5 hours over, and I was like ki nahi hoga, complete, nahi hoga. But I made myself calm at that moment, and I completed the paper, and I attempted, I guess, 140 plus questions in that very frame of time. And after that also, I would like to tell ki after the exam was over, I was so dejected ki nahi ho raha hai, and I didn't match the key, and I had ALET on 30th. I couldn't prepare for ALET. I was telling everybody ki CLAT to gaya hi, ab ALET bhi spoil ho raha, because the key was out. The result was out. I was so dejected. I didn't get NLS. I was hoping for, based on my mock scores and all, I couldn't study for ALET. So that entire mental setup was
Yogita,
like.
you have a rank of? You have a rank of?
109, sir.
So 109 in CLAT, so you're getting it on Nalsar, it's fine.
Sir, but the expectations were too high because missing out
Expectations were too
NLS.
high. No.
So I was so dejected.
Somebody told me that first year, last year, NLS taught online. Na? I just heard it. It might be rumors as well that 20 students in the first year have failed in NLS. So
Yes, sir. Sir, तो what happened like कि CLAT की वजह से पूरा A-Late का mental setup disturb हो गया. So I would like to advise aspirants कि एक exam के basis पर don't spoil your other exams. You have to move out of that setup. एक spoil हुआ, you don't have to spoil A-Late. And I pushed myself for A-Late कि no, you have to prepare. Even while I was talking to my S30 mates, I told them कि नहीं हो रहा है, मतलब rank नहीं आया उतना अच्छा. But they told me कि A-Late तो करो, and luckily now I'm getting 106.75, so I'm hoping for A-Late. So even if
106.75 should be a safe score in A-Late, I think. Pretty safe score होगा था.
Sir, this time
अच्छा वो
there
बेटा
is no
तुमने A-Late की
surety.
preparation नहीं की, तुम preparation कर लेती तो क्या होता? ठीक है, and all well that ends well. So
Yes, sir. So the thing is, don't just spoil your mental setup because of one exam. There are many more coming. Like people who didn't qualify CLAT or A-Late, they should focus on other low entrance tests rather than coming to depression or dejection right now.
over to Vedika. Yeah, you have raised your hand, beta.
Yes. So I'd like to just point out two don'ts that are, directly derived from my personal experience of the last 2 weeks. First of all, during the course of your preparation, don't set hourly targets would be my first go-to advice. I think this is something that Harsh sir has also emphasized on a lot, and it really helped me. My strategy was, oh fuck.
Vedika can come back in a while. I think उसका phone गिर गया या कुछ तो हुआ है. हाँ. So let's move to Palak. Yeah, Palak.
Yeah, I'd just like to add, it's like a big don't. Everybody was talking about like academically and all. Everybody will manage that, but one thing I would say is that don't put your mental health on a backseat. Like that is so important.
Mental health on a
especially like during
backseat.
exam also.
You mentioned mental
You can
health
do
on a
it so
backseat.
easily. Yeah, you can do it so easily when you get swayed away by CLAT and all, and ranks, mocks. You can do it so easily. बहुत आसान काम है, सब कर लेते हैं. But I would say that throughout like your preparation, you will find like ways to, like you must find ways to tackle your mental health. Like I remember like I had pretty bad breakdowns, like even like 2 weeks or like a week. Yeah, 2 weeks or 1 week before CLAT. 3 a.m. at night, I was crying on my shoebox and my best friend was on call and I was thinking, yaar, kuch nahi hoga, like jingle jana padega. It was like, it happens, but it's just ki, then you wake up in the next morning and you see on your group ki Vasu ne subah 8 baje doubt bheje hue hain. So then you feel ki yaar, nahi yaar, karna hai. So it's just ki, like find ways, maybe like meditate, talk to your friends, or like just prioritize your mental health that way because it helps in the exam a lot. I don't remember freaking out in the exam for even 1 minute, even though I get very anxious very soon. So like all those things will help you eventually. And one thought that used to come to my mind, and I'm sure pretty much ki sabke काफी लोगों के mind में आया कि if you do this फिर नहीं होगा, कि if you take a chill break for like a day or a half तुम्हारा नहीं होगा, तुम देख लेना. But it's not important to be resilient to the level that you just become a hard personality. But that's not required for this, for any exam for that matter.
For
so
any,
focus.
I would just like to add on to this, like not just for CLAT, but any exam or any test in life. मतलब मैं test ऐसी बात नहीं कर रहा कि हम कोई examination लिख रहे नहीं. Whatever situation you have in hand in your life, I mean, mental health is one thing that has to be taken care of. That has to be given a priority. क्योंकि जब तक वो ठीक नहीं रहेगी तब तक बाकी सारी चीजों का आप ध्यान नहीं रख पाओगे. So that has to be given a priority. So, cool, very important advice. Good, thanks, Palak. Karthik.
So sir, my advice would be that please accept the paper as it comes in the exam, right? Like I still remember the moment when I got the paper, I just opened it and I was just flipping through the pages to check. And I glanced at the GK section and I saw Israel, Palestine, no. Economy, no. COVID, no. Afghan, Taliban, no. I was like, pata nahi ab kya dala inhone. If I sit here cursing, ranting on the exam, I will lose my 5 to 10 minutes. So I thought कि चलो we have to accept the exam. अब इसको करना तो पड़ेगा. So then I went about with my usual order, logical किया. Then I went to GK. And I did GK with a very calm mindset at that time. I cherry picked the questions one by one. I shuffled between the passages like अच्छा ये कर लिया. Then I will move to this question. So I cherry picked the questions very calmly within those 10 minutes. So my point is that you have to do the paper within those 2 hours, nothing else. No feelings, no anger, no happiness. After exam, you can do anything you want. Like we ranted for so long after the exam कि हाँ GK कैसा डाला, ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया. But during the exam, you have to accept what it is.
Cool, great. Nishita?
So am I audible?
Yeah, beta. Acha, guys, we need to wrap this up in 5 minutes. So yes, we need to be quick. Yeah, Nishita, बताओ.
सर तो वन थिंग आई वुड से कि ये जो रोमांटिसाइज करके रखा है कि व्हेन यू आर अ स्टूडेंट यू हैव टू डू नथिंग एट ऑल, 2 साल भूल जाओ सब कुछ. Just don't do that. Like I was strict with my study routine, but I accommodated everything that would calm me down. Like weird, but I used to watch serial killer documentaries to calm me down, and I used to meditate a lot. So I think mental health is important because in 2020 I wanted to give up on my life altogether just because of a damn college. So like it's very important to just find something that will give you that needed solace. It could be meditation, it could be anything. So don't romanticize this life जो जेई वाले बोलते हैं 2 साल कुछ नहीं करना है सब भूल जाओ. I think that's really important.
Very important advice, Nishita. Thank you so much. Laksh.
So yeah, I have just 2 points to like wrap this up. Like the first point is like don't be a scholar like me. Like don't go into encyclopedias and just wrap those things up. Just have a discretionary boundary that okay, I'll read things, but up to this extent, you don't want to be a scholar or a graduate in something like Iran deal. And then secondly, it would be like do not overemphasize on things. Don't take stress. Just chill out. Make music, dance it off, rant it off, but just don't take stress. Just chill out. As Sir said in 2020, just chill. So yeah.
Follow that advice. Tanay.
Sir, I would just like to advise that I've seen aspirants running after number of mocks. So I'll advise that don't run after the quantity, run after the quality of mocks. Because you pick any random mock and just go after it, but it will not give anything good to you. Go after the quality.
The same line was suggested to me by Sara as well. So Sara, so she's out of town, so she couldn't join this. She's scored a AIR 26, and so she also said one thing. So I just solved 40-45 mocks only. I did not solve a lot of mocks, but I solved those mocks and वो थोड़े से tough थे. वो LE वाले बहुत tough mocks थे, but ठीक है. I was pretty comfortable with them, and I was able to पूरा स्टडी मटेरियल था मेरे पास. मैं दिन के काफी आवर्स प्रिपरेशन में देती थी. काफी मेहनत करी है मैंने. लाइक निशिता, she also told me मैं 16-17 hours में पढ़ती थी. I knew that I have taken a break, but I was not after a lot of quantity of things. I was trying to focus on the quality of things, and she also referred a few international publications for critical reasoning, which she said कि but हाँ, पर वो critical reasoning जो actual critical reasoning वो हमारे examination में अभी तक वैसी आई नहीं है. So I'm hoping कि 2021 से कुछ CR change और CR और English में कुछ तो differentiation बने. But yes, the line that you picked, क्योंकि मैंने अभी 2 दिन पहले उससे सुनी थी, to focus on more on the quality of things than the quantity of things. Yes, a lot of students get stuck with this कि ये भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो, और end में कुछ होता नहीं है. बस क्योंकि time तो limited ही है. So good point, Tanay.
And so one more thing that like someone said that don't sit with your low mock score. Like I've scored so less, 60-70. The other thing I'll say that add to it that don't be too happy if you get a good mock score. Like if you get 100, 110, oh my god, now I crack that. It's a cup of cake. So it's not like that. If
एक mock और लगेगा और वो score वापस से नीचे आ जाता है. हाँ?
Yes sir. That's all sir.
Thank you. John, would you like to conclude anything, beta? John or Parul, I mean, are you guys there? तुमको मैं unmute करूं? तुम खुद ही unmute कर सकते हो वैसे. Yeah. Because I think Parul के end पे कुछ last time भी कुछ mic में issue था.
Sir, if they are not there, I would like to say a couple of things.
Yeah, Karthik, please. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Karthik, conclude. Yes. Please.
So, sir, first thing that, like, if the person watching this, if you are not relying on Telegram for study material, if you are, then it's great. Like, it's great. Lots of free stuff there. It could be really, really beneficial. But if you're not relying on it for that, just leave it altogether, because it's full of entirely toxic individuals who will tap into your insecurities and will make you feel that they're
Thank
a
you
lot
so
better
much,
than you.
Karthik. I mean, first of all, thank you so much for putting this point up. And in fact, I would also like to add YouTube here. I mean, I want to add, apart from Telegram, and there was something toxic people across the YouTube community as well. मतलब कहीं comments पे कुछ लिख देंगे और बहुत एकदम weird होता है वो. I think, and वो तुम्हारी पूरी mental state को disturb कर सकता है.
Yeah, exactly. Because like everybody is just lying there, like when they are discussing like their preparation strategies. Like over here, like we had our Super 30 group, our unofficial group as well. We know these are actual brilliant people who will get to learn a lot from. So we can share what we are doing. We can get a lot of things to know from them. And the experience for me had been entirely transformative. And I'm very, very grateful to you and everybody else who came up with this plan of having this batch all together. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the whole purpose of this session is not to discuss Ellie. I mean, I haven't discussed Ellie at all. I mean, I don't want that.
Yeah, leave that.
I get a little awkward. So
leave that, sir. Leave that. Then you should entirely forget the ranks that you are getting in every mock. Okay, because when you are writing the actual exam, you will always be considering what rank will I be able to get on the basis of my performance. Because the truth is that your rank does not depend on you. It depends on everybody else around you. If you are stupid, then it depends on how stupid everybody else around you is, because that is what will finally determine what rank you are getting. So you should not be considering the ranks at all, because then it subconsciously fits in. कि हाँ अभी ये सवाल यहाँ पे सही हुआ या गलत हुआ तो इससे मेरा रैंक ऊपर नीचे क्या होगा वो आप नहीं बता सकते हो, because eventually that's something which will be determined by other factors. So you leave that. Then again, like everybody said, that amount does not matter. वहाँ पे जैसे पोर्टल पे आपके 500, 600, 700 टेस्ट जितने भी होंगे, it might feel intimidating, but if you think it's just not worth it, if you will not improve as a person, if it won't improve your skills, just don't do it. That's another thing. And then what Nishita actually said, that lots of people say that for 2 years you have to entirely dedicate yourself to this one project. It's a capitalist sham of these individuals who are running all these shady coachings, who say that you can't do anything else for 2 years. Nothing like that. You should cultivate other habits. You should have a good social circle. You should talk to your friends. You should play sports. You should play games. You should enjoy your life. It is not something that requires 12, 13 hours of studying every day. That's something I can say that an average person will not require to put in so much effort. So have lots of other activities that you're doing.
And like one thing I really want all of you to please take it to the national law schools. I mean, one thing which I really want, I tell this to every batch. I mean, the national law schools don't have that great a sporting culture or a gaming culture or any kind of extra. मतलब उनके लिए extra curricular activities का मतलब से moods और debates होता है. मतलब जबकि इसके अलावा there are so many other things that can be done in those 5 years in a college. So if you could go there, take that initiative, start it. I mean, बहुत सारे cultural events, cultural competitions. Go to better colleges. I mean, maybe different colleges. Go to some fantastic engineering colleges and to attend those cultural events. Go to some fantastic medical colleges if they have those cultural events. तो ये सब चीजें करना अपने next 5 years में, क्योंकि उसके बाद नहीं कर पाओगे. And if you can start that culture of a lot of extracurricular activities beyond moods and debates in a law school, I mean, that would be fantastic. क्योंकि होना चाहिए. I mean, you get to learn so much via, I think, playing computer games as well. मेरे को नहीं पता तुम में से कितने लोग काउंटर स्ट्राइक खेलते हो या AOE टाइप की चीजें खेलते हो, बट so AOE एज ऑफ एम्पायर्स एंड ऑल, तुम लोग अगर वो सब खेलते हो या थोड़े से पुराने गेम्स हो गए अब वो, बट they help you, so they subconsciously help you in building strategies. सारे स्ट्रैटेजी गेम्स होते हैं, so it helps. तो तुम्हें नहीं पता कौन सी चीज तुम्हें कहाँ पे हेल्प शायद कर जाएगी. ठीक है, Shikhar, you have raised your hand, beta. Last on the list, batao.
Yes, I'll just add into Karthik's advice that do make some good friends. You must have some good friends, like we had the Super 30 group, Lakshya and all. So yeah, do make some good friends with whom you can rant about the consortium, you can rant about Faizan, Mustafa and all, you can make memes with. So yeah, you must have some good
But I would
friends
say
to
good,
release your
make
mental
some good,
stress.
make some good and happy friends.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Happy
absolutely.
friends. The people should be
They must
chilled
not
and
be
happy.
jealous of you that
वैसे-
you are getting good scores or what. So they must be happy with you. They must cooperate with you, and they must help you release your mental stress, cooperate with you and all. So you must have some good mates, good friends. It's just necessary for this exam.
Yes, because and those friendships should transcend the examination.
Yes,
it should not
sir,
be like
absolutely.
all that you are talking about is just the exam, this section, that question. No. Friendships,
दुनिया
you
भर
can start from there.
दुनिया जहाँ की बातें भी करनी चाहिए. Yes, I mean, friendship starts from there. Friendship starts from there, where
Yes,
you're
sir.
talking a lot of random stuff, right? ठीक है. Cool. I'm great to have you guys. Wish you all the luck for the coming 5 years and a fantastic future ahead.
Thank you, sir.
कुछ चीजें बताई, उस चीज का ध्यान रखना, and I'll ensure that some ragging happens in your respective national law schools. I have so many students in every national law school, so I'll just connect them to yellow list. Go ahead and rag them. So be very supportive if your seniors rag you, okay? Because I mean, I'll be sending a list of students there. So don't worry, I'll be sending a list of students next year as well. So वो वाले culture को अपन continue करके and just be extremely supportive. ठीक है? चलो. Thank you so much and bye-bye. Take care of yourself. In case you guys need anything else, or you guys need any help in your respective law schools, do let us know. Be very clean and be very transparent. And in case you need anything, do let us know. Okay? Chalo. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. And
Thanks a lot, sir.